The sun has been shining, the wind has been howling, but nevertheless, it's a wonderful afternoon here at the home of the defending champions, the Pampanga Delta of Sinag Liga Ashaborn 2001 inaugural season. The battle for third place of your 2024 Delta Cup Inter-Municipalities and Cities Basketball Tournament happens today as the history for Kapampangan basketball continues. Coming to you live inside the BREN GUIAO Convention Center, the Christmas capital of the Philippines, San Fernando City, Pampanga, para dito sa ating battle of third place. A battle for the podium begins against MINALIN All-Stars kontra ABE ABE King Panyulong, Florida Blanca. Kervin Manansala looking to get the third place after their collapse in the semifinals. His athleticism and hustling ability made wonders for his team, Florida Blanca, all the way to this tournament. He will face off against PJ Parungao, who has been consistent on defense in his timely 24-foot shots made his team MINALIN All-Stars to the Final Four. Two spectacular teams who were hailed as a third place. Our games for today, battle for third, ABE ABE King Panyulong Florida Blanca kontra MINALIN All-Stars, at para sa ating main event, our finals game number 2, Apalit I Love It kontra Level Up Lubao. Maya pagat panapon mga kabalan, Penelope Wilhelmina, joined by the wise man himself, Coach Pancho Alfonso. Coach, welcome to Delta Cup.
Yes, and good afternoon sa iyo, Penelope, and good afternoon sa ating mga basketball fans na nanonood dito online and especially dito sa loob ng BREN GUIAO Convention Center na punong-puno.
And yes, of course, makakasama natin on the sidelines is Francine Capili reporting for Florida Blanca and MJ Raimundo para sa panig ng MINALIN All-Stars. But before anything else, pwede nyo pong tutukan itong Delta Cup 2024 on our different social media platforms. First, on our Facebook at Pampanga PIO, and our YouTube channel at Pampanga_PIO, and to the official YouTube channel of the broadcast partner of Delta Cup 2024 at Sinag Liga TV. But neto nga, Coach, no, tignan natin dito yung ating magiging game story dahil nga battle for third na itong MINALIN All-Stars at saka itong Florida Blanca.
Yes, and ito na nga yung for the podium finish, no? The battle for third place dito sa ating Delta Cup 2023 Inter-Municipalities and Cities Basketball Tournament.
And of course, Coach, tignan natin kung ano yung mga naging stats nila nung huling laban nila nung semifinals, dahil nga nagtapat din itong MINALIN All-Stars at Florida Blanca nung semifinals, which is nanaig pa din ang athleticism ng Florida Blanca.
Yes, grabe yung dalawang players yun. That's why dun nanaig yung Florida Blanca.
Sobrang
Maya pagod panapon kagayungan, Delta Cup fans, we're coming to you live inside the BREN GUIAO Convention Center, San Fernando City, Pampanga. Welcome to the finals game 2 of the Pampanga Inter-Municipalities Cities Basketball Tournament Delta Cup 2024. Presented to you by Governor Dennis Delta Pineda and powered by coverage partner Sinag Liga Asia. This is our first match. It's the battle for second and third runner-up between ABE ABE King Panyulong Florida Blanca and your MINALIN All-Stars. And now let's meet the starting lineup for both teams. First, for your ABE ABE King Panyulong Florida Blanca. Point guard number 17, Harvey Salvador. Shooting guard number 25, Aldrin Serrano. Small forward number 20, Harold Lopez. Power forward number 11, Clyde Algado. And center number 26, Kurt Lyon. Head coach for Florida Blanca is Vince Patrick Igban. Assistant coaches Jason Sindiam Chris Casupanan, Kevin Cirano. Team owner, Honorable Darwin Madalanzan. Your Abe Abe King Panyulong, Florida Blanca. And now let's meet the starters for your MINALIN All-Star. At guard number 17, Paolo Garcia. Shooting guard number 6, PJ Parungao. At forward number 10, Kenneth Pamulagan. Also at forward number 12, Heron Bonifacio. And center number 81, Jason Ibay. Head coach for MINALIN All-Star is Bernard Valencia. Assistant coaches, Jericho Isidro, Jose June Canlas, and Paul Miklap. Team manager, Mr. Bon Mandalili. Your MINALIN All-Stars. Game officials charged in action. Dennis Escaros, Jong Panayat, and Erson Birds Ezuga.
The starters for Florida Blanca, Aldrin Serrano, Harvey Salvador, Zin Layug, Harold Lopez, Clyde Alquero. At para sa panig ng MINALIN All-Stars, Kenneth Pamulagan, PJ Parungao, Jason Ibay, Paolo Garcia, and Heron Bonifacio. Penelope Wilhelmina alongside with Coach Pancho Alfonso and Francine Capili, MJ Raimundo on the sidelines. First possession goes to PJ Parungao.
Yes, so Pen, itong MINALIN All-Stars, same starting five ang sinimulan na rito. And what a start right here for MINALIN All-Stars. And ito namang ABE ABE King Panyulong Florida Blanca. A different starting five para kay Coach Vince Patrick Ikban.
You know, actually, Coach, nagulat din ako because hindi niya pinang sa starters itong si Speedy Harvey. But now, parang success-secure as Aldrin Serrano secures the shot from beyond the arc.
That's right, Pen. And look at those two first possessions for both teams. Both of them are taking a lot of taking three-point shots, and both of them converted their first attempts.
You know, Coach, even though walang panalo itong MINALIN All-Stars against Florida Blanca when they face off in the semifinals and on the elimination, no, hindi mo din pwedeng maliitin itong MINALIN All-Stars because, as I mentioned earlier, itong ang si PJ Parungao, timely yung mga three-point shots niya eh.
Exactly, and that's actually one thing na talagang namomotivate sila rito is they want to get a revenge dahil dalawang beses silang pangatlong beses na sila naglaban dito, pangatlo na to. Dun sa two outings nila, dalawang beses sila tinalo ng ABE ABE King Panyulong Florida Blanca. And di ba, mas maganda and what a way to beat them dito pa sa mismong battle for third place. Kaya for the podium finish ang ating game story.
As there's a foul called on Zin Layug. We're tied at 3 with 8 minutes and 51 seconds. As Jason Ibay, you know, Coach, itong si Ibay talaga at itong si Zin Layug, a perfect match-up para dito sa dalawang best centers for both teams. You know, Jason Ibay, and Zin Layug, one of the best blockers of the tournament.
Yeah, kita ko ngayon numbers nila nung last performance nila and grabe yung mga lalo na sa defensive end. And look at that.
Aldrin Serrano. Coach, you know what? Quick trivia. Nagulat dito si Enzo before eh. Kasi tinanong niya, so we take a look first. Look at that, Aldrin Serrano, that guy with no hesitation. As I sinasabi ko nga kanina, no, Coach? Itong si Aldrin Serrano, sabi niya, ito daw yung pinakauna niyang malaking liga. Dahil sa yung mga iba daw niyang liga is interbarangay. So this is his only first league na live telecast at ganito kadami yung mga nanonood.
Yes, pero with the way he plays, talagang buong buo na yung loob dito and why not? Ito yung kagandahan dito sa 2023 Delta Cup. Nakakapag-boost sila ng confidence ng mga players nila, nabibigyan sila ng opportunities to play in this bigger type of competition just like this that we're having right now. So ito, maganda ang simula ng both teams. Talagang nasa rhythm sila parehas, na-convert agad nila yung mga baskets nila, nawala na yung gigil.
Sinabi ko nga kanina, timely shots for PJ Parungao. He knocks his first triple of the ball game once again. Once again, Serrano for 3. Back-to-back triples coming from Aldrin Serrano.
Yes, earlier before that shot, it was an inside basket. Nakakuha siya ng foul. This time naman, pinakitaan tayo ng outside shooting.
Ibay, back to Parungao. Parungao against Salvador. Paolo Garcia. Back to PJ Parungao. He's asking for help.
Yes, 4 seconds of the shot clock.
Ibay gives the defense. Bonifacio back to Garcia!
Wow!
Buzzer beater shot coming
Look-
from Paulo Garcia.
Grabe, Pen. Look at those unselfishness by the Minalin All-Stars players ni Coach Bernard Valencia. Even though the clock is winding down, talagang naghahanap pa sila ng better look.
You know, Coach, itong as I mentioned nga earlier, itong si Jason Ibay, yung numbers niya on the past games is hindi siya ganun kalaki mag-score unlike ng mga games nila nung elimination round. But itong pagpasok dito sa semifinals, much more on the defensive side siya. But now, let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, MJ Raimundo, para sa kanyang update dito sa Minalin All-Stars. MJ, take it away.
Thank you, Fen and Coach Pancho. This is the reward sa lahat ng sacrifices pinaghirapan nila all throughout the season. Hindi man yun yung pinakauna, but we are grateful at masaya kami kasi until now, we are still defending. That's according to Bernard Valencia, the head coach of Minalin All-Star. Their mentality for today's game is to show what they really got and just enjoy the game. Ano man maging result ng game nila ngayon, proud pa din kami sa kanila, especially me as their head coach. I saw their determination and how driven they are para lang makuha ang panalo every game. Back to you. Back.
Thank you so much, MJ. Coach Pancho, na-mention ni MJ kanina about Minalin All-Stars is talagang pinaghihirapan nila bawat panalo, and that is truly correct. Kasi, Coach, entering the semifinals, ang tinalo nitong Minalin All-Stars is the top team in the bracket A, which is the Angeles City Red Warriors.
Wow, and that's why grabe yung hard work and effort nila. Imagine this long tournament of 2023 Delta Cup. Of course, along the way, across the tournament, talagang nag-build na sila ng chemistry. And syempre, yung kanilang confidence masyado na nag-boost. At obvious sa start ng ball game natin, talagang ito na yung fruit of the labor ng kanilang preparations, yung training, yung mga practices. And yun nga, yung mga bakbakan nila, lalong-lalo na sa semis na yun. That's why both teams who are playing right now, battle for third place, are very deserving na makapasok dito sa ating semifinals. And that's why ito.
Kenneth Pamulagan, back to Parungaw. Parungaw, back again to Garcia from the left. Rebound by Ibay. Yung sinasabi mo, Coach, na yung mga rebounding na itong mga dalawang kaparala to. Heron Bonifacio knocks another triple from the right wing.
Yes, because yung defense dito ng Florida Blanca is nag-focus sa ilalim. That's why lots of shooters are left wide open just like this.
Look at that, Heron Bonifacio, no hesitation and whatsoever. Knocks the triple off. The third triple off the ball game for Minalin All-Stars. That's why it alarms Coach Vince Ekpan. Timeout on the floor, 30-9.
Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga Delta Cup 2024. Inter-Municipality and City Tournament hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asia. Mekos na yan!
PJ Parungao going back to the 5 minutes and 38 seconds remaining for our first period. 19 points, 5 rebound, and 1 assist on the semifinals against Florida Blanca.
Yes, and those were his numbers in a losing cause dito for PJ Parunga. He led the team in the scoring and rebounding as well. But again, so ito, I'm sure talagang motivated siya rito. Kumbaga para sa kanya, it's payback time dito. And diba, isang panalo ng Minalin dito. They're on the third place. At mababawi nila yung dalawang talo nila during the eliminations and do sa semifinals, right?
Yes, right, Coach. Look at that. Heron Bonifacio after knocking that triple. A drive to the basket and one pa. Alquero on that foul. One foul on Layu and one foul on Alquero.
Yes, I love the combination of the attacks of the Minalin All-Star players here dito sa start ng first quarter. They've been mixing up their outside shots and together with their inside action. That's why nalilito rin yung Florida Blanca dito kung paano sila didepensahan.
You know, actually, Coach, hindi siguro ina-expect talaga ng Florida Blanca na ganito magpe-perform ang Minalin All-Stars ngayon, of course. Dahil nga, dalawang beses na nilang nakalaban and they dominantly win against this Minalin All-Stars. But one thing about Minalin, laging sinasabi ni Head Coach Bernard Valencia of Minalin, they love being underdogs. Mas ginaganahan daw yung mga players niya.
Yes, and may mga ganun talaga mga teams at especially mga players yung pressure kasi mas less pagka consider silang underdog. Ayaw nila ang magbibigay ng pressure doon sa kanilang opponent.
So another possession for MINALIN. Pamulagan. No look pass.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised shot. Medyo fancy pass yun. Ha? Yun yung mga pass na dapat iniiwasan nila, lalo sa mga gantong klaseng importanteng ball game.
Sala off to the left. Rebound by Garcia. Back to Ibay. Ibay against Speedy Harvey. Balik kay Bonifacio ang bola. The double dribble violation. Called on Herod Bonifacio. 15-9, of course, Coach Governor Dennis Delta Pineda, a three-time champions in different professional leagues.
Yes, and of course, the beloved provincial governor of Pampanga, di ba? And Pampanga is actually hailed as the basketball capital of the Philippines. Not only the culinary, gaya na binabanggit mo ng mga nakaraang game.
Nakatoto ka pala, Coach.
Yes.
As three-point shot coming from Speedy Harvey Salvador. A three-point lead for MINALIN. Pamulagan against Layug. Back to Parungao.
High ball screen. Rejected the screen right here. Pero ito.
Nice D from Serrano. Back to Herong Bonifacio. Parungao one-hand shot. Off to the right. Rebound by Bonifacio once again. Pero may pito dito.
Oo.
Against Jean Layug. Take a look at that triple coming from Speedy Harvey.
All he needs is just one fake. And then two-step.
Papalitan dito si Layug. Si John Tayag. Dahil dalawa na ang kanyang foul. Kailangang mag-ingat ni Coach Vince Patrick Ikban. Heron on the free throw line. 4-point lead now for MINALIN. Baseline inbound for Florida Blanca.
Yeah, so merong a fresh leg dito for MINALIN also. Pinasok dito si NJ Sagmit.
Sagmit. Manansala. One on. Off to the left. Rebound by Pamulagan.
Oh, he loses the ball.
That's
And look
why
at
we
this.
called him Speedy Harvey.
Yes.
Oh, nice
Wow.
fake.
Hindi na pumasok
Rebound
yun.
pa. Nice rejection from Sagmit. You know, a timely substitution for Coach Bernard Valencia.
Yes. Ito yung mga magugusta mag-defend dito sa players talaga ng Florida Blanca. Like especially si Speedy Harvey. Look at this. One of the smallest guys in the court, pero hindi pa rin siya sumuko.
Nice shot coming from Aldrin Serrano. Dalawa na lang ang kalamangan ng MINALIN. Ibay with the basketball. Parungao. Pamulagan rather. With a jumper. You know, Coach, ito lagi yung simula ng MINALIN. They always have a good start. But then minsan talaga natatrap sila eh.
So ang tendency nila is nag-relax sila sa ball game. And nabibigyan nila ng chance na mag-adjust dito yung kanilang opponents. But yun yung kailangan nilang i-workout, especially if they're play against Florida Blanca.
Parang back to Sagmit. Sagmit to Pamulagan for three.
Let's see kung maka-back-to-back, pero rims out.
It's too strong. Rebound by JP Tayag. JP Manuel rather. Speedy Harvey. Against Sagmit now. Bounce pass. Nice defense coming from MINALIN. Pamulagan against Salvador.
Wow, look at this guy. Itong si Pamulagan is so aggressive. Talagang no hesitation. Pag nabibigyan siya ng wide open shots, tinitira niya agad. Pag binibigyan ng driving lane, ina-atake niya agad. That's why, eto, nakakarami siya ng mga fouls dito.
Yan ang Pamulagan. As ito, Nick Kobe Guevara. Nixon Manabat rather. Nixon Manabat checks in for MINALIN All-Stars. This is the usual substitution for Coach Bernard Valencia, no? Heron Bonifacio will sit, papasok si Sagmit, papasok dito si Manabat. Pagpapahingahin lang sandali itong si Paolo Garcia. Mas Pamulagan. 1 out of 2 for now.
So meron talagang mga regular sets of substitution pattern itong si Coach
Yes. Entering
Vince Patrick Ikban, no? And also with Bernard Valencia. So I'm sure, yan yung mga nasa scouting reports nila, pinag-aralan nila yan. And that's why ito, medyo close pa rin yung ball game natin even though laman ng 6 dito yung MINALIN All-Stars pen.
6-point lead for MINALIN with 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining. What a way to welcome you here, no, Coach, sa Delta Cup. Battle for third place. Sabi ko nga dati kay Direk, gusto ko na makapartner si Coach Pancho. Kasi di ba, Coach, we have been talking this around December.
Yes. Oh, and,
Sabi ni Direk, mag-aral ko, sabi mo din, di ba pag-aralan ko talaga?
yes, oo. And actually, I'm one of the people who actually happy when I saw you covering the games as a panelist na, hindi na as a courtside reporter, di ba? Learning never stops, Pen.
Totoo. Yun din yung natutunan ko sa basketball, Coach. Akala ko dati, I'm just, okay na ako in the courtside. Akala ko, perfectin ko na lang siya. But then, a lot of opportunities, just like the basketball players, is another opportunity for Kenneth Pamulagan on the free throw line. Yung sinasabi mo kanina talaga, pag binibigyan siya ng mga libreng shot, kahit may bantay siya, talagang ida-drive at ida-drive niya yun.
Yes. Alam mo ba, you have something in common with Pamulagan, because Pamulagan is actually grabbing a lot of opportunities na binibigay siya kanila ng kalaban. Kaya ako siya kinumpare sa'yo, parang ikaw, binibigyan ka ng opportunities to try a new ventures. Ang ginagawa mo, ginagrab mo, hindi mo sinasayang. Look at you now.
Wala akong masabi.
Speechless ka.
33 seconds remaining, 23-14. Still in favor. A 10-point lead now for MINALIN.
Yeah, finally, naging scoreless dito yung Florida Blanca because of the tenacity, especially ng defense ng MINALIN All-Stars.
You know, I have been seeing a different MINALIN All-Stars, Coach Pancho, because diba kanina nga nung nahahabol na sila, usually bumabalik, natutuloy-tuloy ng opponent nila yung scoring. But now, they was able to manage na makalamang dito ng 10.
Yes. And nung last outing nila dito, wherein tinalo sila ng Florida Blanca dun sa semifinals, di ba, sa game story natin, they got out-rebounded. They got outshined in the paint. Pero in this ball game, lalo-lalo na sa first quarter, sila yung nangunguna rito. Sila yung mas aggressive kumuha ng mga rebounds.
Ito nga, 24-14 at the end of the first quarter. 10-point lead for MINALIN All-Stars. Care, of course, of this guy, BJ Parungao, Paulo Garcia. Look at that pass coming from Ibay. Back to Parungao with that drive to the basket. Look at that. Harold Lopez back to Aldrin Serrano. Knocks the first triple of the ballgame for Florida Blanca. And that buzzer beater shot coming from the smallest guy in the court, Paulo Garcia. And that triple once again coming from Speedy Harvey Salvador. Grabe, itong ating first quarter, nagpapalitan sila ng 3 puntos na maiinit. That's why 24-14 at the end of the first quarter. MINALIN All-Stars has a 10-point lead entering our second quarter of the ballgame.
Ibibigay na namin ang lahat. Win or lose, ito na yon ang pangako ni Head Coach Vince Patrick Ekban para sa Florida Blanca. At dahil daw with every basket they shoot and score they make, dala-dala nila ang pride ng Florida Blanca. There might have been lapses and challenges that they had to overcome along the way, but for this game, they leave everything out in the court to secure the 3rd place for the Delta Cup 2024 season. Now I'm turning it over to you, Coach Pancho and Pen.
Thank you so much on that update, and Francine, rather. Grabe nga ito. Alam mo ba, Coach, if I am not mistaken, na-cover mo itong si Coach Vince Patrick Ekban on one of the national finals for Pampanga Delta.
Yes.
And now, he's coaching for Florida Blanca. Kaya nga, you know, one great thing about Coach Vince Ekban is alam niya kung paano i-isolate yung mga players dito because naging ka-teammate niya yun eh.
That's right. Ito yung tinatawag nating transfer of knowledge dito and yung pag-share niya ng kanyang experiences dito naman bilang as a coach sa kanyang mga players ngayon. So yung malaking factor din yung familiarity dahil syempre kabisado niya na, alam niya na yung mga tendencies ng mga former teammates niya na ngayon players niya na, di ba? Yun yung advantage dito for Vince Patrick Ekban for ABE ABE King Panyulong Florida Blanca. That's why, as of the moment, they have the numbers dito when it comes to the games. Kasi 2 beses na lang tinatalo nitong MINALIN All-Stars. But in this ball game, syempre, itong MINALIN All-Stars has the numbers. Especially, lamang na dito ng siyam. Itong MINALIN over the Florida Blanca.
Let's look at the defense coming from Florida Blanca this time. Di nakaporma.
Yes,
And different starter for Minalin.
Yes.
No Jason Ibay. No Jason Ibay on the floor.
So they have a different 5 on the floor dito to start the second quarter. But again, the reason why itong Minalin All-Star pen is lamang na lamang dito. Ang ganda ng first quarter nila because their outside shots are connecting, especially yung aggressiveness nila sa inside. But on that play, transition defense ang wala sa Minalin All-Stars. That's why nakakuha ng fast break itong Florida Blanca.
You know, transition defense nga kasi, Coach, ibang mga players yung andito. So we can expect the defense na binibigay, the press of the defense na binibigay kanina ng mga starters for Coach Bernard Valencia. There's another turnover for Florida Blanca. 24-17.
Okay, so obviously ito, let's take a look at the replay dito.
Harold Lopez misses. Nixon Manabat.
Again, that was a good inside look dito for Vincent Manabat. And Vincent Manabat, who is always slashing and cutting at the baseline. Kaya nabibigyan siya ng mga magagandang pasa eh.
8 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. 26-17.
Oo, hindi lang nakompleto ni Nixon Manabat yung 3-point play.
Harold Lopez. Back to Glenn Gregorio. Back to Arena. Arena to Lopez. Lopez will drive. Nakuha dito. Nilayog ang bola. Layog running against 3. Nice rejection for Florida Blanca. Care of JP Manuel.
Yes, of course, JP Manuel using his size advantage that time over a smaller player dito. That's why he got that rejection. At eto na naman yung running game.
Glenn Gregorio. Easy basket again for Gregorio.
Yes.
Back-to-back easy basket for Gregorio.
Ito yung pinaka-dangerous dito for Florida Blanca because they're capitalizing the turnovers of their opponent. Doon sila magaling dito. That's why itong quarter na to, second quarter, nakakailang points of turnovers na sila. And majority that sa fast break.
And tingnan mo naman, Coach, yung mga easy attempts at mga putbacks ng Minalin, hindi pumapasok dito for our second quarter. It's a different start for Minalin All-Stars. Pamulagan. Another steal from Glenn Gregorio.
3-on-1 break.
Harold Lopez rather.
Oh!
But this time, Gregorio misses.
Sayang, ang dami mga close range misses ditong Florida Blanca. Ooh!
A 4 shot for Glenn Gregorio on that one.
Ang ganda sanang extra step ko, hindi lang na-convert. But etong Minalin All-Stars, sila yung nakakakuha ng maraming conversion.
And ito alarms Coach Vince Ekban. Tawag siya dito ng timeout. Let's take a look at that drive coming from Kenneth Pamulagan. His against 2. 28-19, still a 9-point lead. Timeout on the floor.
Mga kapalan, ito na ang pagkakataon mo para ipakita ang iyong pagmamahal. Ito na ang ating Kiss Cam. So ayan, kiss mo na si Ache. Kiss naman dyan. Yun. Kiss. Yun. Alright. Eto ba isa? Uy, grabe. Sabi ka, halik lang eh. Kiss lang eh. Dinilaan mo pa eh. Kiss lang, kiss! 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 Kiss naman dyan.
Welcome to the Kings Cam once again, Coach Pancho. Ang tamis dito sa loob ng BREN Convention Center.
Yes, na-miss ko yung segment na yan, itong Kiss Cam. And isa ito sa mga nagpapasaya at sa mga, nagpapa-entertain ng ating mga fans dito sa loob ng BREN Convention Center.
Coach, punong-puno tayo dito At meron na dito ulit mga nakatayo sa hagdan. This is the usual. And this is how the Kapampangan basketball welcomes you, Coach.
Oo nga eh. Actually, hindi na ako nagugulat dito kasi every time naman nagko-cover tayo dito, Pen, itong BREN suki-suki na to. Talagang full pack crowd parate. And eto, nakabasket dito yung Florida Blanca courtesy of that jumper by Harold Lopez. And that was a good timeout. That was a well-executed play.
As blocking foul called against Shaquille Orina. Your coach, they have to be, if you are against Florida Blanca, you have to be careful with that guy, Shaquille Orina. Kasi kaya ni PJ Parungao. Timely din ang mga 3-point shots niya ni Orina.
Right. But the effort of Harold Lopez after draining that jumper, diba, nakapag-force pa siya ng turnover ng offensive foul dito. So another crack for them to cut down the lead dito, Pen.
Dahil baba na sa 7 ang kalamangan dito ng Minalin. Orina to Lopez. Lopez will drive. Lopez misses.
Ang ganda sana nung baseline drive niya ngayon. Hindi lang pumasok using his quickness. But eto na naman yung red shirts.
Nice pass coming from Parungao.
Oh, he was trapped.
Nice defense coming from
Yes.
Florida Blanca. That was Kervin Manansala, Gregorio, and Orina on that. Against dito kay Heron Bonifacio.
Oh, he was triple team underneath the basket that time, Pen. That's why it was nowhere to go.
5 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. 28-21, still a 5-point lead, 7-point lead. As another full capacity
As
here
expected, Pen.
in the BREN
Yes.
GUIAO Convention Center. Coach, itong mga team na to may sarili-sarili itong mga social media kung makikita mo.
Yun nga no? And grabe yung mga yung live attendance na nanonood. Nakita ko rin yung numbers That was huge actually.
Ano pa lang to, Coach, ha? Intertown pa lang to ng diba? Ayun ang mga kagandahan sa Kapampangan, kahit mga bata, kahit yung mga veterano nila. Talagang sinusubaybayan nila. Ay, mamaya may makikita lang tayong mga pro players dyan sa tabi ni Gob.
Oh, that was a good swipe. And a good finish.
Gregorio, no? Coach Glenn Gregorio delivered 6 points, if I am not mistaken, coming from that easy basket from him.
Yeah, so gumagana na yung running game dito ng Florida Blanca. Look at that move, diba? Eluding the defender. That's why ito. Tatlo na lang ang labang dito ng Minalin All-Star, Pen.
Timeout on the floor, 28-25.
You make, you break, you take the shot, you ready to run. 19 under.
Passionate, that's how Kenneth Pamulagan impart the value of his team. Itong Delta Cup daw ang naging reflection ng kung ano sila ngayon. Every game, they become hustler. Natutunan daw nila kung paano mag-handle ng pressure because for Kenneth, every game daw nila nakikita yung strength and weaknesses ng team. The dependable Kenneth Pamulagan hold on to his promise that their team will secure a place in the finals. Ano pa ba ang kayang ibigay ng isang Kenneth Pamulagan on their last game for this Delta Cup 2024? Balik muna sa inyo, Pen at Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ, on that update. For Kenneth Pamulagan, you know, Coach, dahil nga, itong sabi din dati dito ng coaching staff ng Minalin All-Stars, talaga namang hindi naman talaga kilala itong mga players niya dito. But of course, because of Delta Cup, they have been acknowledged, they have known their strengths and weaknesses dito sa basketball. And of course, nabigyan sila ng mga opportunity outside Delta Cup.
That's right, Pen. And yung nga, binanggit mo, hindi kilala itong mga players na to outside Pampanga, but hindi na ngayon. Because of this 2023 Delta Cup, umiingay na yung mga pangalan niya. Nila PJ Parungao, nila Kenneth Pamulagan, Jason Ibay, and others. At ito pang maganda rito, Pen. Itong Minalin All-Stars, sila yung lowest seed team na nakakwalify sa semis. Puro twice to beat disadvantage sila. So, pero tinalo nila yun. So, grabe to. That's why, pag nanalo sila rito, bukod sa they will get the revenge that they wanted dito sa Florida Blanca, they will become the lowest seed na talagang nakaangat dito at magiging third place sila. So, what a journey dito for Minalin All-Stars. Yun yung kanilang motivation coming into this ball game.
Totoo yun, no, Coach? Dahil nga, nung papasok ng semifinals para makapasok nila dito sa Final Four, tinalo nila ang Angeles City Red Warriors, the number one team in the bracket A.
Grabe, no? So, talagang motivated itong Minalin All-Stars dito. But speaking of motivated, ganun din ang ginagawa ng Florida Blanca ngayon. Unti-unti nilang tinatapis yung kalamangan. Ito, meron na naman silang opportunity rito.
As there was a foul against Paulo Garcia. No, Coach, balik tayo nga. Dahil tinalo nila ang number 1 team in bracket A. They are facing the number 1 team in bracket B nung matapos ang elimination natin, itong Florida Blanca. No? Grabe talaga ang ginawa ng Minalin All-Stars dito sa ating tournament. So another miss for Florida Blanca. Rebound by Pamulagan. Back to PJ Parungao. The usual starters checks in. Heron Bonifacio. Almost a miss, but Parungao was there. Parungao with that one-hand shot. Look at that floater coming from Parungao.
Oo, nakakita siya ng slight opening sa middle. That's why nagkaroon siya ng middle penetration doon and the sweet floater. Diba? Na nag-drop doon. Ito, balik sa 7 ang kalamangan nila.
Lopez for 3. Off to the right.
Tingnan mo naman si Garcia, ha? Tingnan mo yung nilalaban niya sa rebound doon.
As of course, we would like to acknowledge Boss Jun Linogan
Yes.
Jr. and Ma'am, and of course, Boss Rocky Chan together with our COO for Sinagliga Asha Coach Leo Isaac. Boss Jun, of course, is the owner of J Project Clothing Shop.
Syempre, boss ko yan. Boss natin yan, si J Project, si Boss Jun, ha?
You know, makers of the quality
Of course.
uniform.
It's makers of quality uniform. At syempre, Coach Leo Isaac at si Boss Rocky Chan. Quality ba? Quality games dito for 2020 Delta
Quality
Cup.
ang uniform ni Boss Jun. Quality games.
Yes.
Look at that drive from Pamulagan. Still a 7-point lead with 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Nagmadali lang doon ang Florida Blanca.
Yes.
Of course, together with Boss Jun Linogon is Ma'am Jonalyn Linogon. Galing pa ng Mindanao. Kayang si Boss Jun.
Yes. Siyempre, they wanted to make sure na mga important games nandito sila, ha? And that's why, siyempre, battle for third and then championship later ng Delta Cup.
And of course, 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining. Speedy Harvey back to Shaki Lorina against Pamulagan.
Oh, they have a lot of opportunities dito for Florida Blanca. Hindi lang nila nako-convert dito. Medyo obvious na may harong eagle because siyempre sila yung naghahabol dito.
And you know, no, Coach, that giggle nga, no? Kitang-kita mo naman talaga na they wanted to make a basket, but of course, 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining as timeout on the floor, 32-25.
You split the D. You run the O. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under.
Of course, Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. On his right side is Mayor Esme Pineda of Lubao, Pampanga. And of course, one of the champion coaches, Coach Pedic Di Matulak. Of course, Mayor Philip Nagit of Minalin, Pampanga. And beside him is Mayor Jun Tatanco of Apalit, Pampanga. Talagang ito mga mayor ng ating for finals game number 2. Talagang nandito na at nakasuporta na.
Yes, and why not? Ito yung pinaka-importanting game. And ito yung last playing game dito, especially for Battle for Third. But sa finals, later malalaman pa natin kung ito yung final game nila or may extend pa. But in this ball game, Battle for Third, that's why dito mo naman si Mayor Philip Nagit, isa sa mga inspiration dito. Kaya naman ganadong-ganado itong Minalin All-Star dito. Lamang pa sila na 5 dito. Ito namang Florida Blanca. Pinipilit nilang matapyasan. But good block dito.
Yan yung sinasabi ko sa'yo,
Para
Coach
kay Jason
Pancho.
Ibay.
About Jason Ibay.
Oo, no? Ang haba eh. Ang haba ng galamay eh.
Clean block pa talaga.
Yes.
Pamulagan, but there was a steal for Speedy Harvey.
Ito naman clean steal. Oh! Another clean block!
Pahalinisan ba ng block? That is the specialty of Minalin All-Stars. As you take a look at that, Speedy Harvey is trying to drive, but Pamulagan with that block.
Those are the kinds of effort na talagang magugustuhan ng mga coaches dito. Even though nag-commit ng turnover on the other end, binabawi nila.
1 minute and 9 seconds remaining. Lopez, back to Aldrin Serrano.
Oh, another turnover.
Miss pass. Paulo Garcia. Look at that. Taas tumalon. Anthony Garcia.
Grabe. Ibang-iba yung galaw ng Minalin also sa game na to. Talagang so aggressive at makahawak sila ng bola. Talagang early offense, quick outlet. At eto, nakapag-force pa na naman sila ng offensive foul dito.
27-34. It's against Layug, and it's his third personal foul. Kaya sinubstitute na ulit siya dito ni Coach Vince Ekban for JP Manuel.
Oh, that was big, Third foul na rito. And isa siya sa mga key players dito ni Coach Vince Patrick Ekban. Actually, medyo na frustrate na rito yung Florida Blanca eh. And kaya sila nakakapag-commit ng mga fouls, yung mga errors.
You know, Coach, medyo familiar sa'yo itong ibang players ng Florida Blanca because they played for the Hustle Rising Suns.
Yes,
Si Stevie Harvey, si Layo.
Yes, mga bata yan ni Coach Gerard de la Cruz.
Nakamusta ka pala nun sa akin.
Yes,
Nag-shoot kami nun sa yung camp nila.
Oh, sa Hassel, no?
Ganda.
Oh, ganda, no? Diba? Ibang klase talagang state-of-the-art facilities at yung kanilang methods ng mga pagtitrain sa mga bata talagang hindi ka lalabas ng hindi ka mag-improve. Yun yung goal ng Hassel Basketball Skills Lab ni Coach Gerard de la
And
Cruz.
look at the product of Coach Gerard de la Cruz.
At merong continuity kasi yung program eh. Yun ang maganda sa isang training camp. After ng training, di matatapos yun. Talagang kita mo yung Hustle Rising Stars. Ang daming mga liga na sinasalihan, di ba? Tuloy-tuloy. Lalo na dito sa...
Sinang.
Oo.
May bago na nga siyang division eh, no? Coach, may 14 under na siya. 35-27 with 18 seconds remaining. JP Manuel on the free throw line.
Ito si JP Manuel. 3 red shirts yung kalaban niya doon sa possession na yan, ha? At
Tangkad din naman kasi,
yes,
Coach.
he's towering everybody that time. Medyo small lineup ang nandito ngayon for Minalin All-Stars. Maybe because they want to have a quick lineup dito, especially in the last 18.5 seconds ating first half pen.
Pero lamang pa din kasi dito, Coach Pancho, ang Minalin.
Yes, kasi alam nilang magpe-pressure. Gaya na ito. Gusto nila maka-cross the half court immediately.
But Jason Ibay with the basketball is against Kervin Manansala.
Wow.
Ibay. Look at that. 5 seconds remaining. Speedy Harvey. Back to JP Manuel.
Gandang matchup nun. Parehas malaki, parehas mahaba.
No time for Minalin to replenish their play. That's why 37-29, an 8-point lead for Minalin, ending the first half of this ball game. A different Minalin All-Stars for our battle for third place. Look at that. Glenn Gregorio, one of his first timely and easy basket. Look at that. Cutting through is Kenneth Pamulagan. Once again, I think this is the second for Glenn Gregorio from the steal. And look at that. Sweet floater coming from PJ Parungao. And once again, they are up by 8 at the end of the first half. 37-29. Kaya mga kabalet, tutok lamang po. Dahil magbabalik kami para dito sa ating 2024 Delta Cup button for third place.
Pampanga, known as the culinary capital of the Philippines, offers the best variety of Filipino dishes. But there's more to this province than just good food. Welcome to Pampanga. Despite being hit by Mount Pinatubo's eruption more than 30 years ago, the Pampangans were able to rebuild the province. Economy is booming. Former military base, Clark Air Base, has been reborn into a free-port zone. Home to business parks, EPOs, malls, convention centers, and world-class hotels and resorts. Aside from Clark, tourist attractions in other areas of Pampanga are among the most exciting places and events in the Philippines. From trekking, adventure sports, leisure, and a lot more. The Kapampangans are also deeply religious. The depth of faith can be reflected with the grandeur, dignity, and divine beauty of their churches. And during the Holy Week, Pampanga is also said to be strangely famous not only for devotees who flock different churches for what is known as the Visita Iglesia every Maundy Thursday. But also for the penitents who self-flagellate on the streets on Good Friday. Some whip themselves until their backs swell or bleed, or carry wooden crosses. For the more courageous ones, they vow to have themselves nailed on the cross as a way to repent for their sins. These unique rituals, traditions, and devotion have attracted much media and tourist interest since featured in the 1960s.
So come home and explore all these and more here in Pampanga, in the heart of Central Zone.
Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga Delta Cup 2024 Intermunicipality and City Tournament. Hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asya. Mekos na yan! split the D. You run the O. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under.
You are still watching Delta Cup 2024, the battle for third between MINALIN and Florida Blanca. Before we go back to our main game, kumustahin at kausapin muna natin ang head coach ng MINALIN All-Stars. I am with head coach Bernard Valencia. First of all, Coach Bernard, every time na nag-uusap tayo about how you motivate your team during your games, ang sabi mo, underdogs kayo. But because of the passion, hustle, and determination ng inyong team, umabot kayo sa finals. And now you're battling for third place. What can you say about that? At ngayon, ano po yung last take note nyo sa team for your last game?
We lost the last 2 games. We lost the heart. But this time, hindi kami papayag. Lalaban namin hanggang sa dulo.
May maipapangako po ba kayo para sa mga Minalenyo na patuloy na sumusuporta sa inyong team?
Ngayon pa lang, papasalamat ako sa suporta ni Mayor Philip Nagit. At ang mga kababayan ko sa MINALIN, maraming salamat sa suporta at pinakita nyo pagmamahal lalo na sa mga players namin.
Again, Coach Bernard Valencia of MINALIN All-Stars. Now, I'm turning it over to you, Pen and...
Thank you so much on that. Francine Capilla, and of course, thank you so much, Coach Bernard Valencia of MINALIN All-Stars. 37-29 is our score at the end of the first half. MINALIN All-Stars has a lead of 8 points at the end of the first half. Penelope Wilhelmina still joined by Coach Pancho Alfonso, MJ Raimundo, and Francine Capili on the sideline. But take a look. Kita sa ating halftime highlights, that drive coming from PJ Parungao. His timely shots is really making a testament here. Look at that triple coming from Alden Serrano, and that buzzer beater shot from the smallest guy in the hardcourt, Paulo Garcia, and Speedy Harvey Salvador of Florida Blanca. That's why 8-point lead for MINALIN All-Stars with that drive from Kenneth Pamulagan, and this from the knockout play of Glenn Gregorio, 37-29. Our leading scorers of the halftime, Aldrin Serrano with 11, Glenn Gregorio with 6, Harold Lopez with 3, at para sa panig ng MINALIN All-Stars, Paulo Garcia with 11, Kenneth Pamulagan with 8, and Heron Bonifacio with 7.
Yes, and
Naka-11 na pala itong dalawang to, ha?
Oo, no, talagang si Aldrin Serrano and Paulo Garcia leading their teams dito sa ating battle for third place. And what a game that we have right here. Although lamang ng 8 dito itong MINALIN All-Star, but still, itong ABE ABE King Panyulong Florida Blanca still keeping at a striking distance dito over the MINALIN All-Star. So we're getting ready for our second half dito. Pen.
Kaya tutok lamang po mga kabalan dahil magbabalik kami para dito sa ating third and final and fourth quarter of this ball game.
You break. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under.
We're still live inside the BREN GUIAO Convention Center in the Christmas capital of the Philippines, San Fernando City, Pampanga. Yun ako, ang daming capital nitong Pampanga, no? The culinary capital, of course, is for Pampanga. Itong San Fernando, when I did my research, Christmas capital because of the giant lanterns.
Yes, that's how successful this province of Pampanga is. Siyempre, let's give credit to all the officials, especially being headed by their beloved governor, Governor Delta Pineda, and lahat ng mga city officials niya at provincial officials niya dito. Ito, start of the third quarter na rito, Ped.
And you know, Coach Pancho, and to all of the Kabalan watching in our social media platforms, we are having a live telecast with CLTV 36, the official partner of Coach Governor Dennis Delta Pineda, na live telecast dito sa Pampanga. So we're all over the province of Pampanga,
yes,
Coach.
Of course. And ito, to start the third quarter, turnovers ang pinapakita ng both teams dito.
Manansala with that jumper.
They were able to recover that time sa kanilang possession after committing the first turnover of the third quarter. So ito, babasa 6 lamang.
Parungaw. PJ Parungaw, medyo quiet.
Ang dami nila kasi mga close range misses dito and ang daming attempts ng both teams because both of them are so aggressive. Yun nga lang, ang dami rin nilang namimintes ng mga tira.
Just a 6-point lead now. 5-point lead, rather, for MINALIN All-Stars. Ito 8 minutes and 41 seconds remaining, Coach Glenn Gregorio. At wala pa din dito si Jean Layug. Dahil na iniingatan ni Coach Vince Ekban na makomit niya na ang 2 remaining fouls niya for this ball game. And a very much needed Jean Layug dahil sabi mo nga, Coach. Look at that muna, Paulo Garcia. Dahil sabi mo nga dito kay Jean Layug, no, Coach, yung kanyang rebounding, no, a double digit sa rebound, hindi yun biro para sa isang player.
That's right. But in first half, kasi naging over-aggressive siya in challenging a lot of shots. That's why, yun nga, nakakuhaan siya ng fouls doon.
Palitan ng puntos itong dalawang pinaka maliit. Not the maliit, but of course, the smallest guys on the hard court, Paulo Garcia and Speedy Harvey.
Yes, look at that. Both teams talagang tumatakbo every time nakakuha nila yung possession nila. Early offense ang pinapakita ng MINALIN All-Stars at itong Florida Blanca.
But still a 6-point lead. Take a look at that. Harvey Salvador. Natakasan niya si Heron Bonifacio.
Yes.
Sidestep lang.
That's right. Hindi ko babansagang Speedy Harvey yan kung hindi siya yung ganong burst of speed niya, yung quick first step, di ba?
Isa lang ang dapat mo dyan bantayan kay Speedy Harvey, Coach, kung saan siya pupunta. Parang meron siyang skills si CJ Delfino, but of course, kakaiba pa din ng isang CJ Delfino of the Pampanga Delta. But one thing about sa mga ganitong klaseng point guard, no, kung saan lang sila pupunta, pero ang hirap pa din kahit parang ako tinitignan ko lang.
Yes.
Ang hirap kung saan niya dadalhin yung bola.
Grabe itong Pampanga na to. Ang daming promising players. Itong buong 2023 Delta Cup. It started November, right? Grabe, ang daming mga unknown players na binabanggit mo na ngayon na gumagawa na at umiingay na yung mga pangalan nila at hindi pa tayo tapos dito. I'm sure ang daming mga call-ups niyan after this.
Offensive foul called on Kenneth Pamulagan. Coach, nung unang upo ko nga dito, just 1 month from now, if I'm not mistaken, alam ko naka-isang buwan na ako dito. Hindi ko talaga sila kilala. But when I covered a lot of their games, talagang pinakilala nila yung sarili nila sa akin.
Yes, oo. Pinapakilala nila yung sarili nila sa laro, no? The way they perform.
Not only to me, but to the whole province of Pampanga, no? And ito pa, nung naging present na lagi dito si Governor Dennis Delta Pineda, starting papasok ng playoffs, lagi nang nanonood si Go. Grabe, mas kakaiba yung nilalaro ng mga batang to.
Yes, and that's why yung basketball program ng Pampanga is very, very successful. Actually, sila yung nagiging barometer among the provinces dito sa ating bansa. Sila yung pinaka nasa taas. Actually, sila yung mga ginagaya and yung program. But again, kung paano i-sustain yun, ibang klase ang Governor Delta Pineda.
Yun nga talaga, Coach. From
Kaya ang daming products ng mga superstar na nasa PBA, di ba? Karamihan, Pampanga.
Archie Concepcion. You know, last week, Archie Concepcion was here. And
Balti, sila Encho.
Grabe.
Later on, baka makita ulit natin yung mga yon.
Mamaya, dahil may laro ang Apalit, we know Encho Serrano is coming from Apalit. Let's take a look at that first. That drive coming from Kerwin Manansala. At ito ang sinasabi ko sa iyo kanina, Coach. Nasa digital channel na ng CLTV 36, which is a partner of Pampanga Governor Dennis Delta Pineda sa paghahatid ng sports entertainment as simulcast on digital TV channel and Facebook page of CLTV 36. Ang Delta Cup were live streamed.
Wow.
And the whole province of Pampanga, not only in our Facebook page.
Yes, big development to para sa ligang to. And napakaswerte talaga ng mga bata. Ang daming mga opportunities, showcase yung kanilang skills and talents.
Sobrang ng mga Kapampangan na bata. Na
Grabe, panahon namin, Pen. Walang mga ganto-ganto.
Yun nga din yung sabi talaga ng ibang yung mga coaches na yung mga dating player na nag-coach na. Yun din yung sabi din ni Enzo as Paulo Garcia knocks the triple for the second half.
Wow, grabe. Paulo Garcia still leading his team dito when it comes to scoring. And why not? He's so effective. Yung aggressiveness niya, he's also defending, not only scoring, Pen.
Exactly right, Coach. Speedy Harvey against Kenneth Pamulagan.
Oh. Good defensive stance that time. That's why natawagan ng offensive foul itong si Speedy Harvey. Look at this. Over the outstretched arms ng bigger guy ng Florida Blanca.
That is Paulo Garcia's 16th point, if I am not mistaken.
Yeah, so ito si Harold Lopez. Pagpapahingahin muna si Harvey Salvador.
But we have a low-score ball game here. 42-36, third quarter. This is like on the 50-something.
Yeah, the reason why low-scoring ball game tayo kasi nga naging defensive-minded itong dalawang teams. Then, a lot of attempts ang namimiss ng both teams dito. Maybe because they're feeling the pressure because ito na nga. Ito na yung final stage. Ito na yung final game nila. Battle for third place. And syempre, mga bata pa to, mga raw, even though may mga experience sila within the province. But ito kasi napapanood sila sa iba't ibang mga social media platforms and nakakaramdam ng mga pressure yung mga yan.
Tapos ang dami pang tao.
Yes.
So, Garcia back to Barungao for 3. Off to the left. Rebound by Manabat. Pamulagan. Oh, almost in and out. But a 3-point shot.
Yes, double figures na si Kenneth Pamulagan dito sa larong to after that 3-point shot. And look at how high he went up for that rebound. Ito si Ibay.
Grabe, nagulat din ako dun.
Nga lang, so high din yung pasa niya, ang taas.
Sky is the limit for Jason Ibay. Pero may turnover dito. That's why there will be a baseline and down for Shaki Lorina.
Oo, but itong Minalin All-Stars, still enjoying a 9-point lead dito over the Blanca. But we still have, 4 minutes and 23 seconds to be exact dito. So, game of adjustments dito, lalo sa third quarter. Nakitaan natin ang adjustments for both teams, but sa dami ng attempts nila, yung conversion pa rin, it's all that matters.
Pero may substitution dito si Coach Bernard Valencia. Kobe Guevara will check in for Kenneth Pamulagan. Harold Lopez working with Shaki Lorina, Glenn Gregorio, Kervin Manansala, and JP Manuel para sa panig ng Florida Blanca.
Yes, medyo walang masyadong movement dito ang Florida Blanca. That's why the shot was blocked. Kasi nagiging predictable yung kanilang offense.
It's 4-man up top for Florida Blanca. Now it's tied. Look at that. Nice pass. Look at that underneath. Basket coming from Kobe Guevara.
Yes, he's the recipient of that good pass. It's because of the patient offense dito ng Minalin All-Stars. Hindi nila minadali yung offense yun. Yung atake nila, naganap sila ng high percentage shot. That's why, nakakita sila with that extra pass. A good reverse shot.
Ang kagandahan po sa Minalin All-Stars, yung selfishness nila, hindi kasi nila pinupwersa na mag 3-point shot kahit libre. No? They're going for the sure basket eh.
That's right. And because they have the luxury, dahil kakampi nila ang oras dito, dahil sila ang lamang dito. Ito namang Florida Blanca, sila lang ngayon yung nararattle, kaya minamadali nila yung kanilang offensive attacks.
11-point lead, but there's a foul on BJ Parumao against Harold Lopez. Look at that. Harold Lopez. 11-point lead for Minalin All-Stars with 3 minutes and 14 seconds remaining.
That's the right thing to do dito. If you're the Florida Blanca players, you should be aggressive in attacking the rim, fish for some fouls and, forced the Minalin All-Stars into a penalty situation para more free throws, nakahinto ang oras. That's one way for you to make a comeback. But also, kailangan din nila magbigay ng defensive effort dahil itong Minalin All-Stars, as we know, has a lot of offensive threats and lots of ways in order for them to score.
Kaya nga, Coach, if this is Minalin's all-star chance, if luck meets preparation. So 10-point lead now for them. Sideline inbound for Minalin. Ito na, may bakas na ng Alquero on the floor.
Yes, and speaking of preparation, the way I see itong Minalin All-Star playing in this game, in this important game, grabe. They are well prepared, well scouted nila itong Florida Blanca. Talagang pinag-aralan nila yung last 2 games nila. Alam nila kung saan sila atake. Alam nila yung players na talaga nilang i-defend dito. So talagang they have the numbers. That's why they're enjoying a double-digit lead.
There's a foul on Nixon Manabat. Take a look at that. Manabat. Look at that. No hesitation. He's again.
Yes, that quick first step, that baseline drive, finishing with a reverse shot, diba? Basic na basic.
Sasabihin mo ba, Coach, na ito yung una nilang malaking liga? Talagang lumalabas ang mga talento ng mga batang to when it comes to basketball.
Talagang iba na yung kumpiyansa ng mga batang to, buong-buo na. And all they need is just this kind of exposure, this type of experience. Kaya napakaswerte talaga. And of course, let's give credit to Governor Delta Pineda who came up with this type of tournament. Itong Inter-Municipalities-Cities Basketball Tournament ng Pampanga.
Alam mo, Coach, sabi nga ni Encho Serrano, one of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, and of course, produkto kapalit. Sobrang swerte daw talaga ng mga bata ngayon. Kasi dati daw nung naglalaro siya, hindi pa daw tabla to. Tapos wala pang live. Kaya sobrang swerte daw talaga ng mga kabataan ng Pampanga ngayon.
That's right. And kita mo naman sa mga testimonials at yung mga stories ng mga successful PBA players na galing na produkto ni Governor Delta Pineda like Arvin Santos, Calvin Abueva, yun nga sila Balti, sila Encho Serrano. Yung mga storya nila talagang mahirap din. Nung pinagdaanan nila, hindi nila basta makukuha yung estado nila ngayon. Talagang the fruit of their hard work.
But now let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Francine Capili, para sa update niya sa Florida Blanca. Francine, go ahead.
What changes they have made to improve their game, especially against a team like Minalin. And sabi niya sa akin, they focus on the errors on their past game. And improve nila ito at pinalitan ng sistema at lalong-lalo na ang kanilang mindset that leads them to make more errors because of frustration. At huwag i-underestimate ang kalaban. Pinangako niya rin na tatapusin nila ng maganda ang season for Florida Blanca. Yet win or lose, the team has already proved that they are one of the top performing teams in Delta Cup. Now back to you, Coach Pancho and Pen.
Thank you so much, Francine. Coach, yung word doon ni Francine na talagang disappointments yung nakukuha nila on the turnovers. But of course, sabi mo nga kanina, dahil sa gigil nila, ang dami nilang na-force na turnover.
Right. And yun nga, gaya nung report kanina, and gusto nilang tapusin itong season. That's right. Every team, wants to end the season on a high note. Yun yung gustong makamit ng dalawang teams sa itong Florida Blanca, itong Minalin All-Stars.
From that Shaquille Arena, just one step back and knocks a shot from the rainbow territory. That's how a 6-point lead na lang para sa Minalin. 1 minute and 26 seconds, 51-45. Going back, the 1 minute and 26 seconds remaining. Nasa digital channel na ang CLTV 36, a partner of Governor Dennis Delta Pineda sa paghatid ng sports entertainment dito sa probinsya ng Pampanga. And of course, the Delta Cup 2024 is now live streamed also on the digital TV channel and Facebook page of CLTV 36.
Wow.
So we are simulcast in the whole province of Pampanga.
Wow, CLTV 36. Thank you so much, and grabe yan. That's why ang daming nanonood sa atin ngayon. And that's why ganadong-ganado din itong mga players natin na naglalaro ngayon. Especially later on sa ating Game 2 ng finals.
Kaya nga, coach eh. Doon ka dito wala pang drums kasi nga sabi din itong parehong kupunan na to. We're just battling for our pride here.
That's right.
Tsaka wala na talagang pupwestuhan. Because para po sa mga nakakaalam, may reserve seating na po dito sa game 2 nating finals.
Nakikita
kasi
ko yung mga
may number
markings
na.
Yes.
Kasi nga coach, iniiwasan na dito. Mas sinigpitan talaga ang security dito ngayon eh. Dahil may iniiwasan na nangyari ng ating game 1. That's why nagkaroon na ng numbering. Ito dito sa ating may access sa court.
Tama yun, tama yun. And yun naman yung mas importante rin, yung safety ng ating mga kabalens dito. Especially mga players at tayo rin, diba? And who is actually giving basketball actions to a lot of people who are watching us live right now dito sa ating Facebook page, sa CLTV36, sa Pampanga PIO page, and of course, sa loob ng BREN GUIAO at Convention Center at sa labas.
Punong-puno nga eh, no? Parang tingwa, kulang na lang ilabas natin dun yung LED.
Oo, eto, tingnan natin itong MINALIN All-Stars kung mabibit nila yung game clock dito to end the third quarter. Pero may whistle.
Balik sa 8 ang kalamangan ng MINALIN with 3 seconds remaining. Take a look at that. Parungaw. Nabatukan niya. Dinamaan niya pala on the top of the head itong si PJ Parungaw. But PJ Parungaw misses the first free throw. 3.2 seconds remaining. If Parungaw misses this, there will be an inbound pa for Florida Blanca. And there you have it.
So far, speaking of free throws, itong dalawang teams na to, itong Florida Blanca, itong MINALIN All-Stars, maganda ang percentage nila ha. And ito, as we end the third quarter.
9-point
Yes.
lead once again for MINALIN All-Stars. We ended the first half of the ball game with just an 8-point lead. Now it's 9-point lead. Let's take a look at that. Paulo Garcia, no hesitation despite being the smallest guy in the hard court. And Speedy Harvey, sumagot naman doon ng one-hand jumper. And look at that, pamulagan for 3. Almost in and out. But it goes directly through the basket. And look at that pass. Shaquille Arena just one step backward and knocks that shot way beyond the arc. So ay 9-point lead para dito sa panig ng MINALIN All-Stars. 54-45. Muli 9-point lead as we enter the fourth and final quarter of this ball game.
You split the D. You run the O. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under.
As you can see here, Aldrin Serrano, 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist on their last battle on MINALIN All-Stars in the semifinals na tinalo nila doon ang MINALIN, Coach Pancho.
Oh yes, pero nung last game nila, itong si Aldrin Serrano ha.
But Aldrin Serrano just 11 points for this ball game so far. Not bad para sa 15 points sa finish niya ng semifinals. But medyo quiet ka dito itong si Aldrin Serrano as we enter the second half of this ball game. As a foul called on Kervin Manansala.
So early foul 10 seconds has just gone by. As we see on the screen, Justin Baltasar, the prize big man of Pampanga, and sitting beside, of course, beloved Coach Governor Delta Pineda.
You know, as there was a timeout on the floor. Ang agang timeout dito for Coach Vincent Bad. 10 seconds passed by the fourth quarter, no? 54-45.
Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga. Delta Cup 2024 Inter-Municipality and City Tournament. Hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asya. Sinag Liga Asya. Mekos na yan!
Going back, SLA goes to Visayas for SLA born 2004 and SLA born 2007. For interested teams, please send us a letter of intent at sinag-sport@gmail.com or contact our Deputy Commissioner for Sinag Liga Asha Visayas, Mr. Paul Joven, at 0917-855-5565. Dahil ngayong April 2024, si Sinag na ang SLA sa Visayas.
Ayun, then mas marami din doon kung ang action natin dito is majority sa Manila and then dito sa especially dito sa Pampanga sa Delta Cup. Dadayo naman sa Cebu. Isa ring maraming produkto din dyan. Marami ring mga action dyan. In fact, nung isang national finals na pinanalunan ng Pampanga, dun ginawa yun. Kung saan naglaro dun si CJ Delfino.
And of course, Coach, the #1 player in the high school basketball, Jared Bahay, came, of course, from Visayas. Cebu, to be specific. Still a 9-point lead para dito sa Minalin. 1 minute has passed by. The fourth and final quarter of this ball game, Coach.
That's right, Pen. And kita mo naman yung start ng fourth quarter natin. Gigil yung mga players. That's why nakadalawang quick fouls ang nakomit ng Minalin at sa Florida Blanca because this is the most important quarter. This might be the last quarter para dito sa season na to. Unless mag-extend. Pero ito, yun na nga, kasi napipil na nila yung pressure dito. That's why, look at them. They're scrambling for their offense, especially sa defense sa Florida Blanca.
Triple from Parungao. Off to the right, but Ibay was there on the rebound. Pamulagan. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ito na si Layog. Layog checks in for the fourth quarter.
Yeah, those are the kinds of rebounds na kailangan kunin ng Florida Blanca because they're giving up a lot of offensive here. Just like that, convert sila rito.
You know, Coach, kaya nakulangan sa rebound itong Florida Blanca. Pinagpahingangan nila yung, of course, their #1 rebounder, Jean Layog. But now he's back. Pero sasagot itong si Parungao ng jumper mula doon sa jumper ni Shaquille Orina earlier.
Yes, easy jumper dun sa middle itong si Parungao because walang challenge doon ang binigay itong Florida Blanca.
Still a 9-point lead for Minalin. 56-47. Balik ang bola kay Orina. Orina is against 3. Nice D. But Manansala was able to keep the ball at his
4 seconds
hand.
under shot clock.
Sweetie Harvey. There's no time. Great defense coming from Minalin.
Hindi makakuha ng clean look at hindi makapag-orchestrate ng isang magandang half-court set itong Florida Blanca because of the continuous action, the continuous movement sa depensa ng Minalin All-Stars.
56-47. Triple from Pamulagan. Oh, good. Rebound by Layo.
Good rebound, rather. So, ang gandang pagkakabox out. May unsportsmanlike foul ang itatawag dito.
I think it's on JP Manuel. Yes, it's on JP Manuel. Unsportsmanlike foul.
Yan, i-review ng ating mga officials. And nangyari yon sa other side of the court habang kaka-inbound lang ng bola. So, of course, intensity is going up. Battle for third. Very important ball game for the both teams. This is their last game. That's why wala talagang all out na yan. Ilalabas na nila lahat ng effort nila.
Dahil ito nga, i-review. Nag-aabang not only itong ating mga referees but also the players here. I-review nila dito on that unsportsmanlike foul call.
Marami pang oras dito. 7 minutes and 6 seconds remaining sa ating fourth quarter for Florida Blanca. They need to contain their emotions. They need to focus and they need to concentrate on how they can make a comeback. They need to make sure that they can orchestrate their plays. Force turnovers dito for Minalin All-Star para maputol yung momentum. Let's take a look at this.
Ayun na. Sweetie Harvey on that.
Hindi masyadong clear dun sa angle na yon.
And yes, but there was still, tinawag niya itong ating mga referees, sportsmanlike foul on JP Manuel. You know, Coach, dahil nga na-mention mo a lot of emotions, I remembered one of the head coach of the NCAA, LPU Pirates, when Coach Gilbert Malabaran played for Sinag Lakas 40, sabi niya, you don't win on emotions, but you win on execution.
Yes, of course. And, may warning pa. After nung unsportsmanlike foul, may warning pa na tinawag dito kay Coach Vince Igban.
Pamulagan. The first free throw is good. Balik sa 10 ang kalamangan ng Minalin.
Yes, again, they should control their emotions, especially ito for Florida Blanca. So, in that instance, dalawang emotions yung nakita natin coming from a player and coming from their own coach as well. But again, they don't need that. Especially sila yung naghahabol. And look at Minalin also. They're capitalizing it. Nagkaroon sila ng free throw. Na-convert nila. Kanila pa ang possession. Pens.
Now an 11-point lead, Coach Pancho, for Minalin All-Stars with 6 minutes and 57 seconds remaining.
Of course, we expect this one to be physical. Oh, pero no basket ang signal ng ating referee.
Great defense coming from the side of Florida Blanca.
Yes, yun. Dun dapat sila mag-focus dito sa defense. They need to force a lot of turnovers dito for them to get a lot of chances and opportunities para makabalik. And at this play, they need to convert a basket.
Serrano. The jumper. Off to the right, but Speedy Harvey was there.
One of the best rebounding guard dito sa Pampanga dito sa 2023 Delta Cup itong si Speedy Harvey. Despite his size, di ba? Pero nakakakuha siya ng mga inside position. Nahuunahan niya sa pwesto yung kanyang defender. Tsaka yung leaping ability, maliit pero taas tumalon.
And another foul. Against Jason Ibay. JP Manuel just committed a sportsman-like foul earlier. He's now on the 15-footer line. He's trying na magbaba dito ang kalamangan. Still an 11-point lead with 6 minutes and 23 seconds. Almost half of the 10-minute mark.
Yes, and for Minalin All-Star, binalik na ni Coach Bernard Valencia itong si NJ Sagmet.
Ito nga, JP Manuel. Coach, alam mo ba itong Florida Blanca, they are not usually using JP Manuel. But now, medyo malaki na ang minutes na nilaro dito ni JP Manuel.
Yes, and because his presence, especially sa depensa, laking factor dito for Florida Blanca. At yun yung hinahanap nila, especially dahil para makabalik sila rito.
Pamulagan again with the basketball. Pamulagan against Layub. Nice rejection. Yun ang kaya kailangan ng Florida Blanca talaga kaninang third quarter. And then Sala back to Speedy Harvey.
Oh, hindi lang na-finish.
Misses a rebound from Kobe Guevara.
Sayang. Sayang yung mga opportunities na yun. Again, it's the pressure, Pen. It's the pressure.
Pamulagan. Back to Guevara. Back to Sagmit.
Look at Minalin. The patience. Kung paano nila mag-set ng kanilang opensa. Nga lang wala. But this time, ito, Serrano. Left-handed layup.
But that is good for Aldrin Serrano. Babasa siya mang kalamangan. 5 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. Kobe Guevara back to NJ Sagmit.
Yes. They will use their time right here. Oh. A moving screen after that handoff dito kay NJ Sagmit.
Another turnover committed by Minalin. Take a look at that. Sagmit. Oh, there was a force, Coach. May puwersa doon sa kanan.
Yes,
Nabalikat eh.
So ito, window of opportunity rito for Florida Blanca. Let's see kung makakapitalize sila. But again, wala pa rin.
That was too strong for Layub. 3 points from Serrano.
Oh.
Off to the left. No one gets it.
Sayang yun. 2 offensive rebounds yung nakuha nila ron. Pero unsuccessful. Ito, they're putting up a backcourt pressure dito, Pen.
Defense bound for... Look at that na, Coach. Talagang pagkapasok pa lang ng bola, talagang nakabantay, naka-man-to-man defense na. Itong Florida Blanca, of course, naghahabol sila dito ng Sam. And you have to stop the shooters of nitong Minalin. Dahil lahat talaga ng attempt nila, even driving the basket, even though it's a reversal basket, talagang pasok pa din eh.
Yes, but sometimes yung tendency ng mga players na naghahabol, gaya nun, naka-foul dito si Serrano, too aggressive that time. So ito, 1 foul away dito, penalty na sila.
But now let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, MJ Raimundo, para dito sa kanyang fourth quarter report for Minalin. MJ, take it away.
Thank you, Pen and Coach Pancho. It's been tough, but we are grateful for what we achieved now. Sabi kanina ni Coach, we are underdogs, pero luckily andito kami lumalaban for the 3rd place. This young Jason Ibay set the tone for his team. Never daw nawala sa mindset niya yung lumaban ng may puso. His performance in this league proves us that when you use your mentality and hard work inside the court, everything will be possible kahit mahirap. Dagdag pa ni Ibay, they will not settle for less, lalo ngayong game. They set and instill in their minds that they will play not for the sake of 3rd place but for the Minalenials. Back to you, Pen and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. No, it has been tough for Minalin All-Stars, Coach, but given their performance today here in our battle for third, talaga namang it's the fruit of their labor.
Yes, and imagine the journey na pinagdaanan nila dito bago makarating dito sa battle for third, even bago makarating sa semifinals, di ba? They beaten all those higher seeded, even the number 1 seed ng quarterfinals, di ba? Yung Angeles nga. So grabe yung pinagdaanan ng Minalin All-Stars dito, and dun humuhugot si Coach Bernard Valencia as we take a look at some of the bench of Florida Blanca during their huddle. So yun nga, back to Minalin, yun yung isang motivation talaga nila rito. Sa hirap na pinagdaanan nila, one win away to get that 3rd place. But again, yung Cinderella finish nila, di ba?
It's
After
like
ng
our
journey na yun.
Lakas 40, no? Itong Tito Rex's Firewire, no? The
Oh, yeah.
Cinderella run that they have established. And you know, Coach, even before the start of the playoffs, talagang sinasabi din namin before ng mga nakasama kong analysts dito like Enzo, na parang Cinderella run nga talaga ang gagawin niya itong Minalin, and they proved it. Talagang tinutuon nila yung vision namin ni Enzo na gano'n.
Yeah. Oh, ayun na. After the review, unsuccessful yung coach's challenge.
It's an important possession. That's why talagang ginamit ni Coach Bernard Valencia ang kanyang coach challenge, and that one is 3 minutes and 44 seconds remaining.
Yes, why not? That's why you have that yung ganyang benefit ng coach's challenge. Gamitin mo yan, especially in this important ball game. With 3 minutes and 39 seconds lang tayo dito. Siyam ang lamang pa rin ng Minalin All-Star.
So, one thing pa about sa report ni MJ Coach Pancho nung kanina, sabi niya, alam mo, hindi na lumalaban itong Minalin All-Stars for the 3rd place, but they are really fighting na lang para sa bawat isang Minalenyo.
That's right. And syempre, yung pride nila, dahil syempre nire-represent nila yung kanilang municipality or cities, di ba? So, ayaw din nila mapaya yung mga supporters nila, di ba? Na talagang from the start, nandun para supportahan itong team na to, lalo-lalo na yung mga players.
So, 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Speedy Harvey is against another Paulo Garcia.
Yes, they need to convert in this possession.
Serrano.
Ooh!
Serrano misses. Live was there. Back to Glenn Gregorio. Gregorio to Speedy Harvey.
Okay, another crack.
Speedy Harvey will attack. Pero may foul against Speedy Harvey.
Yun yung maganda rito kay Speedy Harvey. He's very good in attacking the gaps na binibigay ng depensa dito ng Minalin All-Star. That yun lang, kailangan nilang i-convert yung free throws.
Nasasayang yung mga free throws actually ng Florida Blanca, no? So the biggest lead of the ball game is 10, na? Now it's down to 9.
They're still in the ball game. They need to make a stop. But for Minalin All-Star, they need to make a lot of wise play. I say wise play, hindi dapat nila mamadaliin. Gaya nito, minadali nila. Nagkaroon tuloy ng opportunity ng Florida Blanca. So back-to-back baskets for Florida Blanca. So the lead is just down to 7.
61 to 54. Take a look on what will Minalin do. Another steal coming from Speedy Harvey. Could this be their 3 consecutive points? There you have it.
That was a quick 6-0 run by Florida Blanca. So the momentum has been shifted to the ABE ABE King Panyulong for the courtesy of that fast break play.
Coming from Aldrin Serrano, 2 minutes and 39 seconds remaining. Timeout, 61 to 54.
Narito na naman ang ating Kiss Cam! Pagkakataon mo na para ipakita ang iyong pagmamahal sa iyong minamahal. Kiss! Kiss naman dyan! Kiss naman dyan, kumpare! Yun! Alright! More! Eto naman, oh, yung isa. Dito lang yan sa left side namin, upper. Kiss! Kiss naman dyan! Oy, oy! Yun, oh, yun, yun! Nahihiya. Eto ang kasunod natin, Kiss Cam! Kiss naman dyan, Koya! Baka magaling si Papa.
And you know, we have seen there on the kiss cam is Gwen, one of the Miss Universe Philippines Pampanga. He placed first runner-up for Miss Universe Philippines Pampanga. Yun.
Yes, so pen ang score natin, ha? Lamang na 5.
61 to 56
Yan.
still in favor of Minalin. Mali ako ng banggit kanina.
Ganun talaga kapag intense yung ball game natin, nangyayari talaga yan. At, just like yung mga players natin.
7 seconds on the shot clock. 2 minutes and 22 on the game clock.
Yes, papalapit na tayo ng papalapit sa twilight zone ng ating battle for third place ng 2023 Delta Cup
4 seconds.
Inter-Municipalities and Cities. Look at that drive!
Kenneth Pamulagan. Penalty na dito, ah. That's why it's a timely foul coming from Pamulagan. Alam niya na i-contest at i-contest siya. Kaya wala na siyang choice but to drive it. Nakakuha pa siya doon ng foul.
Yes, as Coach Vince Ekban, you know. A look of concern,
one
no?
of the young coach there.
Yes, of course.
For Philippine basketball.
Yeah, but heads up to him, and hats off as well. Diba, yung team niya nakapasok ng semifinals and then they're playing for battle for third. As one of the young coaches dito sa Pampanga, as Coach Bernard Valencia naman sa Minalin All-Star. A lot of reason, you know, to be motivated in this ball game. Diba? Gusto nilang tapusin yung kanilang kanina pa natin binabagita, Cinderella run at magkaroon ng Cinderella finish dito.
As another steal for the side of Minalin.
Again, it's
Revive.
really their aggressiveness.
Oh, nice
Wow!
fancy pass!
Sayang yun.
Niluwa pa pero nakakuha ng foul dun si Ibay. You know, coach, medyo dangerous yung fancy pass ni Paulo Garcia doon. Take a look at that, Jason Ibay, back to Paulo Garcia. Look at that.
Yes, mukha siyang fancy pass, but kasi may purpose dahil dalawang Florida Blanca players yung nag-challenge sa kanya, di ba?
Still a good decision for Paulo Garcia.
Oo, highlight play sana yung pumasok yun. But again,
Ibay misses.
both teams are in the penalty. 1 minute and 57 seconds. Dito magkakalaman ulit yan, Pen. Free throws.
You know, Coach, when I was able to manning the sidelines, dati akala ko pag free throws, diba, usually it secures the wins lalo na sa ganitong medyo dikit na laban.
Yes. It
Ngayon
can cost you a game, actually.
Ngayon nasa panel ako, naiintindihan kung gaano talaga ka-importante ang free throw.
Yes, at syempre, itong mga batang to, majority of them, first time to play sa ganitong big stage, ramdam na ramdam nila yung pressure. But these are the kind of experience na makakatulong sa kanilang basketball career, especially sa kanilang growth and development. Kung paano nila ma-overcome this kind of pressure na nafe-feel nila ngayon. I'm sure after this, ibang-iba na itong mga batang to.
Kahit naman hindi pa naman matapos Coach Pancho, we can see na ibang-iba na din naman talaga from what they started. Of course, 4 months of ball action here inside the BREN Convention Center.
Okay.
We're down to the 4 teams at mamaya we're down to the final 2 teams.
Oo, 4 lang ang lamang dito. Pwede ba to? Eto na nga, nakuha na ng Florida Blanca yung possession.
1 minute and 30 seconds.
Wow! Grabe itong mga hustle plays na mga nakikita natin dito sa mga batang to.
You can see on your screens, Coach Vince Ekban, now Paulo Garcia.
Yes, both coaches are working out some instructions to their players, especially nandito na tayo sa crucial moment as we, they're taking advantage ng ating official review dito. Both teams are taking their own huddles.
61 to 57. 1 minute and 27 seconds remaining as nagre-review itong ating mga game officials. Just a 4-point lead, Coach Pancho. No? Pwede pa to. 1 minute and 27 seconds. Yung 18 seconds nga na 5 yung lamang. You've witnessed that, Coach. When the with 1 to Pampanga ng Sinagliga, Asas, we take a look back here. Paulo Garcia against another 17, Speedy Harvey.
It all started with that active hands dito ni Garcia against Speedy Harvey. Oh, kaya tingnan mo naman na yung effort naman napunta pa talaga sa kanila yung possession. An important possession for them. Kasi hindi pa safe yung lamang nila rito. 4 lang to.
Bounce pass, ha? Rungaw. Oh!
Good intention, but bad
Apat kasi
execution.
yun, eh.
Oh!
Down to 2 lead.
It's down to 2, Ben.
From the 10 biggest lead of the ball game. Garcia.
What a sequence!
Serrano.
They have the numbers.
Yes.
Oh!
Gregorio
sorry,
misses.
miss.
Ibay, but there is a
Wow.
foul on Speedy Harvey. Look at the fans of Lubao and the
Yes.
Pirates. They're celebrating together
Wow.
on how intense this ball game was.
Sayang.
Basic ban.
Sayang yung layup na yun. That could have tied the ball game, but in a wild sequence that time, Ben.
Ito na yung sinasabi mo, Coach Pancho. The free throw, look at that. Speedy Harvey against Belen Gregorio. So, Serrano. That pass, Gregorio, medyo short. Ibay. Against Speedy Harvey, no?
Ito, Jason Ibay, masusubukan sa free throws. Gaya na sinasabi ko kanina.
This is the much-needed free throw shots for Jason Ibay.
Yes, Jason Ibay shooting 50% dito sa free throws in this ball game. Madami pang oras to. 3-possession ball game, Ben. Oh!
Ibay misses, but Ibay on the rebound.
Wow! Florida Blanca forgot to box out itong si Ibay.
Garcia with 10 seconds. Ibay once again.
Oh, bad pass.
Speedy Harvey. That's Glenn Gregorio. Oh!
Oh, a foul was called.
There's a foul against Jason Ibay. At dahil penalty na nga, mag-free throw na to. This is Coach Vincent's ban time to replenish the play after the free throw line. 2-point lead, 26.8 seconds remaining to be exact.
Yes, and 5 fouls pa. And another casualty dito. Yes, 5 fouls.
And Jason Ibay is fouled out.
Wow. Sayang. Actually, sayang yung free throw si Jason Ibay kanina. 2 free throws hindi niya napasok. But look at this. Ito yung scramble kanina. Heads up play. Yun lang, parang may onting push dun sa play na yun. Kaya siya tinawagan ng foul. And yun na nga yung pang 5th foul niya. Kaya fouled out na si Jason Ibay. That was big.
26.8 seconds remaining. That was a big possession, actually, for Florida Blanca, and a big mistake for the side of Minalin. Jason Ibay now fouled out. A much-needed Jason Ibay for the 26.8 seconds remaining, Coach Pancho.
This must be his biggest free throw in his basketball career para dito kay Glenn Gregorio. And he sinks the first one, Pen.
Despite the pressure na binibigay dito kay Glenn Gregorio, not only by the crowds, but of course from the bench of Minalin. 2 out of 2, now tied at 61 with 26.8 seconds remaining. This possession must be good for Minalin. Paulo Garcia.
This is only our 4th deadlock of this ball game, ha?
Back to Heron Bonifacio. He's against Glenn Gregorio.
Again, both teams are in the penalty. Honest defense for Florida Blanca, but for Minalin also, they need to convert this possession. Oh!
Nice D coming from Aldrin Serrano. What a shot. Coming from Speedy Harvey Salvador.
Wow! What a run Scored by Florida
celebration.
Blanca.
Nakita mo yun, Coach? Andres Serrano, he's blocking there, Kenneth Pamulagan. That's why he was able to steal the ball. Libreng-libre si Speedy Harvey. Fast drive, 2-point shot, 63-61.
Right, a quick turnaround on Webes. As we take a look at the
Governor,
yes.
Dennis Delta Pineda with Mayor Esme Pineda, Boss A.G. Gonzalez.
Yes.
And of course, Mayor Jun Tetanco and Mayor Philip Nugget of Minalin.
A quick turnaround of events dito. Pen, as we take a look at this great finish. That was the basket that gave the Florida Blanca the lead over the Minalin All-Star, who had the momentum for the last 4 minutes until this final 45 seconds of this pivotal fourth quarter ng ating battle for turtles. We take a look at mga fans dito sa loob ng BREN GUIAO Convention Center. Yun yung dahilan ba't maingay tayo dito. Bukod sa lakas ng sigawan yung trotot na sinasabi mo kanina.
Mamaya, Coach, may drums pa yan, sa finals.
So kita mo yung pagkakaiba dito. 2 free throws were missed by Jason Ibay. On the other hand, crucial free throws has been made by Glenn Gregorio. And that made the difference. That's the reason why itong Florida Blanca got the momentum, na-rattle yung Minalin All-Stars, nakapag-commit and turnover. That resulted for that fast break finish ni Harvey Salvador. That gave them this 63-61 advantage. 7.3 seconds, an important possession for Minalin All-Stars.
Look at that full capacity inside the BREN GUIAO Convention Center because, of course, our next game will be the finals. Game number 2 of the best-of-3 series para dito sa ating Delta Cup. It's between Palit I Love It contra Level Up Lubao. We're going back here. 8.5 seconds Kanina 7.4 seconds. Nireview na natin mga referee. As Coach Vince Ikban called the timeout once again.
Yes, Coach Vince Ikban wanted to make sure that they will execute their defensive play dito over the Minalin All-Star. But for Coach Bernard Valencia, they will map out another play dito. It's either for the win by a 3-point shot or for the tie if they convert just the 2-point basket dito. So for Florida Blanca, honest defense. They don't need to commit a foul. For Minalin All-Stars, a basket, whether it's a 2-point or a 3 points.
Ito no, Coach. 2-point lead. No timeout for both teams after this. Still a 2-point lead now for Florida Blanca. Ito ang kauna-unahang pagkakataon. Nakakakuha sila ng lead advantage. But the very important lead talaga for this ball game. You know, being down by 10 points, hinabol nila yun. And now,
grabe yung
they're up by 2 points.
pag-shift ng momentum dito. Talagang both teams, especially itong Florida Blanca, especially sa crunch time, talagang they never give up. And let's see if Minalin All-Stars will also prove to us that they will never give up, especially in this important possession of this season.
Paolo Garcia! Pamulagan!
Oh! What a defensive stand!
Nice defense for Florida Blanca! And Coach Vince Ikban looking at that celebration. What a series of events. And look at that Governor Dennis Delta Pineda and Coach Felix Di Matula.
And Florida Blanca still got the numbers dito over the Minalin All-Stars. They defeated this team thrice, especially in this important ball game. That's why they will be crowned as the third placer in this 2023 Delta Cup Inter-Municipalities and Cities Basketball Tournament. What a defensive stop. Look at this. Look at this spin. He had that look. A great pass. Wow, what a monster block.
You know, nice contest coming from JP Manuel. Talagang sinecure niya that Kenneth Pamulago na not able to knock that 2-point shot. Dahil kung sumabit man dun si JP Manuel, Coach, is an N1 tray, And of course, nakadepende pa din naman dun sa free throw. But luckily, Florida Blanca was able to secure this ball game with the 2-point lead, from being down by 10 points. Our final score, 63-61. ABE ABE, King Panyulong, Florida Blanca. Now the third place for our Delta Cup 2024 Inter-Municipalities and Cities Basketball Tournament. Once again, this Inter-Municipalities and Cities Basketball Tournament is presented to you by the provincial government of Pampanga through Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. But now let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, MJ Raimundo, dahil kasama niya na dito ang ating best player of the game. MJ, take it away.
Now I am with the best player of the game from Florida Blanca, Aldrin Serrano, with 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. First of all, congratulations, Aldrin, sa team mo dahil nakuha nyo ang third place from the Delta Cup 2024. Now, my first question is, ito yung last game nyo from the Delta Cup 2024. Sabi kanina ni Coach, hindi nyo nakuha ang main goal nyo. You are still here to defend para sa third place at nakuha nyo yun. Grabe yung performance at consistency mo every game, lalo ngayon, andun pa din yung puso ng isang Aldrin Serrano. Now, ano ba yung naging reason why you played well and productive?
Binigay lang namin yung best namin. At saka kailangan namin kunin yung pangatlong place na to.
Now, ano naman yung biggest takeaway mo from the whole season of Delta Cup 2024?
Mas paghahandaan pa namin yung mga ano.
Now, I'm giving you the opportunity para pasalamatan at batiin ang mga tiga-suporta ng Florida Blanca.
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa taas. At saka sa mayor namin sa Florida, kay Boss Darren, saka sa buong team ng Florida, saka sa mga sumusuporta sa amin. Sana next season, suportahan pa nila kami. Saka sa pamilya ko, yan, sa mama ko, sa papa ko, saka sa mga kaibigan ko.
Now, once again, that is the best player from Florida Blanca, Aldrin Serrano. Back to you, Coach Pancho and Pen.
Thank you so much, MJ, and of course, thank you so much, Aldrin Serrano, and of course, congratulations to the side of Florida Blanca for being the third place for Delta Cup. Coach, your final thoughts for this ball game?
Yes, MINALIN All-Stars is in control of the ball game until the final 50 seconds of the ball game. Florida Blanca never gave up. That's why they are now the third placer of this 2023 Delta Cup Inter-Municipalities and Cities.
What a way to welcome you here, Coach Pancho. But once again, 63-61 is our final score. Florida Blanca is now our third place for Delta Cup 2024. And coming up next, Level Up Lubao contra Apalit I Love It for the best of 3 series, game number 2 of our Delta Cup 2024. For Coach Pancho Alfonso, MJ Raimundo, Francine Capili, this is Penelope Wilhelmina, and on behalf of Direk Nomar Santiago, Direk Mike Danan, Direk Billy De Leon, and Direk Ramonito Roa, at sa lahat ng men and women na nagtrabaho mula dito sa BREN GUIAO Convention Center, this is your Delta Cup 2024. And I'm saying that life is a better place to be when basketball came along.